Everybody, welcome to my channel Rereads. I'm Rhiannon, and today I have a review for you. In February I read The Cursed Child by J.K. Rowling, and I'm bringing you my review because I've had time to write down my thoughts and what I thought about this book. Now, just a disclaimer, this book does say it here, based on an original new story by J.K. Rowling, and the play is by John Tiffany and Jack Thorne. This is a play, and it is based on J.K. Rowling's original idea. This book is a bit hit or miss with some people, especially die-hard Harry Potter fans, and I must say I am a die-hard Harry Potter fan, and I was a bit skeptical about going into this book because I had so many bad reviews for it. I gave this book 4 out of 5. I quite enjoyed the plot. It was a bit weird reading about Harry, Ron and Hermione as proper grown-up adults with children. As I said, I enjoyed the story as a whole. I found it very gripping, and I loved Albus and Scorpius's friendship in this book all the way throughout, and things like that. I felt like Harry, Ron and Hermione were a bit, as they're adults, they were a bit bleh. As adults, I think. I think they were much better as children, to be honest, in the Harry Potter series. But I did like their progression throughout the book, throughout the play as well. Reading it as a play was a bit disjointed because I'm so used to reading full novels. I always found Shakespeare a bit disjointing because, as people are aware, plays are meant to be read and done by lots of different people in it, so it was quite disjointing to read it as a play. But apart from that, I was very gripped. And I very much enjoyed the story. So I tried to get past it as a play. Also, I feel like if you do go see the play physically, I think this book would be much more enjoyable as well. But for those who can't see the play, I think reading it will just have to suffice because the tickets are very expensive, and there is there's a hell of a lot of a queue trying to get on it. And I know some of my friends on Facebook are really are like on the list, and they always fail. So I think for the meantime, it satisfied my craving to know what the play was about, and it satisfied my Harry Potter craving as well. Towards the end of this book, I felt a bit silly. The plot got a bit silly about, the plot was good, but it just felt a bit silly towards the end. And it felt, and like I said, it felt odd reading about Harry, Hermione and Ron as adults when I still see them as school-aged. But no, the ending of the book felt rushed, but I love the concept, and this is a spoiler, and I will put a spoiler thing in the thing. I felt the concept of Bellatrix and Lord Voldemort having a child really intriguing, and the Cursed Child is actually quite misleading, and you will find out in the book. I'm not going to give it away, but you will find out in the book why it's misleading, and you would never guess who the Cursed Child is in this book unless you're very clever. Unless you're very clever and can figure out books straight away. I didn't see it coming, and it was very interesting. And I think all in all, it's a good try. It's a good try to try and bring Harry Potter back. At the end, I did cry because there's certain bits in this book that will make you cry, and you do feel sorry for Harry having to relive certain aspects of his life again, and that is very difficult. So they explore that concept. It's also a very good book because I like the time traveling elements in this book as well, and I enjoyed it. And you do get to see certain characters come back as well as they, try and fix things and and it's very good. I really enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. I think all in all this is a good try. That's why I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. It's not the best Harry Potter, but it will suffice my craving for now. At some point I would love to go see the play if it wasn't so expensive and there wasn't like a demand for it. And I think this would be, I think reading the book, and if you go see the play physically as well, reading the book, you will get more of an experience out of it if you just read the play. I think it would bring it more to life. I could just imagine it in my mind, the play, and it was like, oh, this would be very good seeing it as a physical play anyway. So yeah, that was my thoughts on Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I'd also like to point out this is my only book I read in February, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I am nearly at the end of Animal Farm, but I will include that in my March what I read, because I don't want to do wrap-ups anymore. I just want to do what I read, and then I'll choose, if I read multiple books, I'll choose one book I liked from that month, and in February this month it was Harry Potter and the Cursed Child was my favourite read of February, because it was my only read. That is my review on Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be trying to make more videos. I've got some tags I like to do and things like that. I just got to get organised. I've had a very busy life trying to sort my own life out, getting a job and money troubles. So I am trying my best. So yes, I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.